I'm Nick Corvo from Highland Football, and this is Ohio Sportsnet.
I'm Colton Kinsey from Highland Football, and this is Ohio Sportsnet.
I'm Blake Phelps from Highland Football, and this is Ohio Sportsnet.
Division II football in Ohio is arguably one of the best in the state. One team looking to feed off last year's state semifinal appearance is the Highland Hornets.
Mostly attention to detail. That the games are tough at that level, and it comes down to usually a play or two in a certain part of a game. You can't get too up, you can't get too down. There might be mistakes made on both sides. 2 of the playoff games early, we threw some picks early, and just came right back and didn't phase us, and we were able to win those games. So we certainly saw what it was like to play in a state semi game against a really good athletic opponent in Glenville, and kind of saw that kind of caliber of athlete that maybe we didn't see in the regular season as much. So I think it was all a good experience for us. We got a chance to taste it. We got a chance to be there, know what it takes if they play at that level. So I think all that will help us as we go forward.
It kind of just like bonded this year, our 2015 graduates, our seniors, and this junior class that we have. They kind of bonded together. We got a taste of what it's like to win, and that's what we're striving for this season. The Glenville game kind of put us down, but I mean that fires us up this season. We want to go all the way this year. We're not going to settle for semifinals. We hope we can make it all the way to championship and hopefully bring home a championship for us.
It was amazing. It's something you can't describe if someone asked you. We learned that playoffs is a whole new level of play, and everything just relies on execution and not making any mistakes. That's the most important part of it.
The great thing about Highland kids is, they're very optimistic, they're very positive about themselves, and we did lose that game and we were in a spot to really do something special, but they knew that what they did was already special. Playing 14 weeks, winning 13 of those, that's something that hasn't been seen around here in a long time, hasn't been seen in Medina County in a long time, so they were very proud of what they had accomplished already, and then being there was playing like house money, like you've mentioned before, so we were so close, we were half away. Maybe some adjustments made by the coaches, we would have been able to get a little something else, but the kids left everything out there, and that's all we could ever ask for.
One key to the Hornets' success is defense. Along with a talented unit, defensive coordinator Kevin Bowers brings the energy that the players relish.
We want to be the top defense in the state this year. We're not going to play around about it. We think we have good players that understand the system. We want to play hard, fast, and together. We want to know our assignments and really be able to create turnovers and get 3 and outs and make it tough for offenses to do anything on us.
Coach Bowers, he really gets us going. He knows what he's doing. I mean, he's the reason why we succeeded on defense last year, and I hope we do it again this year.
I think the defense played a very vital role in the playoff games last year, especially against teams like Massillon and Avon Lake. Without the defense, there is the saying, obviously, that defense wins championships, and it definitely helped us out last year. You don't want to make a mistake when he's around. That's all I have to say.
DOA, baby! The kid's got a DOA! Dead on arrival!
Defense wins games. It's always important. If they can't score, they can't win.
Oh, it's great. Anytime you can get out on the field and be with the kids and working, it's a fantastic time. Our young men love to work. I love to get them excited and have fun doing it. And, anything that's worth doing is worth doing with a lot of excitement.
The Hornets want to keep the momentum from last year's playoff run and learn from that extra month.
The development of players definitely is an addition that we have with the extra weeks of practice. But what we saw is even better is you just got to see more schemes. So as we went along and we got more plays and more teams that we played against, we saw different schemes that could have caused issues to our defensive scheme or our offensive scheme. So we had to come up with new answers and be ready for answers to questions that may arise, and that gave us a little bit more of a heads up as to what's coming up here this upcoming season.
With 4 playoff appearances in the past 6 years, the Hornets have set the bar very high.
It's funny when people talk about expectations. Like as a coach, you're going to have your own expectation, and then other people start finding what their expectations are. You never really care what other people think of your team. It's really only about yourself. So when the coaches sit together and we come up with what we want to see ourselves accomplish, that doesn't change really from year to year. Every coach is going to say the same thing. They want to win their league. They want to win every game. They want to go to the state championship. It's pretty simple. That's everybody's expectation. Why else would you do it? So that's the goal for every team, and that's the goal for us. And you got a little taste of it and the kids got a little taste of it, and you know, that tastes good. So of course we want to go try to get another piece of that thing.
So we were so close to potentially playing in the state championship game, and we were one game away from it. So hopefully we can go all the way this year. That'd be cool.
Really, something kind of outside of football is that you just need to enjoy the experience, because I think going into the season, we set the goal as win the league, and then we kind of never looked past it. And then all of a sudden, once we won the league, it was just we were there, and it was all in the moment. And you just really have to suck it all up as much as you can. Something even kind of Coach Lombardo mentioned right here as we broke practice is that the Highland 2014 team this year has to write its own chapter. And of course we have the pressure that we have to live up to the expectation, but we just want to write our own chapter in the whole story.
We're gonna get pressure. Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard work.